so empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette.
One of the reasons why the Premier League is considered the most competitive playground on the planet is the sheer unpredictability within each round of matches. The recent round 15 of this prestigious English football tournament was a perfect testament to this phenomenon, notably characterized by the starkly contrasting performances of the Manchester teams, leading to significant shifts in the top positions. Let's dive into the dramatic events that unfolded in the last round. First up, Arsenal managed to secure 3 crucial points to maintain their top spot in a thrilling neck-and-neck contest. Their visit to Luton Town, a team newly promoted to the Premier League for the 2023-2024 season, and currently languishing near the bottom, seemed like an opportunity for the commanding figures and superior quality stars in Mikel Arteta's squad to easily secure 3 points at Kenilworth Road. However, the match took a completely unexpected turn, though Arsenal found an early lead through Gabriel Martinelli's goal. Their joy was short-lived as Gabriel also equalized just 5 minutes later from a corner, despite the away team taking the lead again before halftime courtesy of Gabriel Jesus. A set-piece goal by Elijah Adebayo brought the match back to level terms early in the second half, even after a mistake by goalkeeper David Raya in the 57th minute. Arsenal found themselves chasing the game. However, the Gunners took nearly 3 minutes to equalize, with Kai Havertz stepping up to mark his name on the score sheet this time. But the pinnacle of emotions undoubtedly arrived with Declan Rice's last-minute goal, securing not only a triumphant 3 points for Arsenal but also reaffirming his worth, matching the £100 million price tag Arsenal invested. With this victory, Arsenal maintains their lead with 36 points from 15 matches, having lost just 1 game since the season began. Following closely behind is Liverpool with a mere 2-point gap, as they also secured what they needed in their encounter against the bottom-ranked Sheffield United, winning 2-0. Virgil van Dijk opened the scoring for Liverpool in the 37th minute, elegantly converting a corner delivered by Trent Alexander-Arnold, while Dominic Szoboszlai sealed their victory in injury time. This win keeps Liverpool on the heels of Arsenal, eagerly awaiting their chance to claim the throne at the Emirates Stadium. Their opportunity may arrive soon as, in the upcoming round, while Arsenal faces a challenging trip to Aston Villa, Jurgen Klopp's side welcomes Crystal Palace, a team currently hovering in the lower half of the table. Shortly after, both Manchester Giants entered a pivotal clash, and as previously mentioned, both appeared in a completely different light in the recent matches. For Manchester City, their visit to Villa Park was anticipated to mark their return to form after a series of 3 consecutive draws against rivals Chelsea, Liverpool, and Tottenham. However, under Unai Emery, Aston Villa had transformed into a formidable opponent. Prior to their showdown, Villa stood in the top 4 with 29 points, just 1 point adrift of the citizens. It seemed all the signs, including form and standings, were warning bells for Pep Guardiola's nerve-wracking away journey. Right from the opening minutes, the defending champions faced an onslaught of attacks from the home team. If not for Ederson's brilliance in City's goal, they might have conceded at least 2 goals in the first half. Nonetheless, Aston Villa's efforts finally paid off. In the 74th minute, receiving the ball on the right flank, Leon Bailey unleashed an electrifying run past Joko Gvardiol, followed by a precise right-footed shot, and fortunately for Man City, the ball deflected off Ruben Dias, changing its trajectory past an outstretched Ederson. This sole goal secured 3 valuable points for Aston Villa. It was a rare occurrence in Pep Guardiola's coaching career, where his renowned philosophy succumbed to such a challenge. In over 90 minutes, Manchester City managed just 2 shots, whereas Aston Villa registered 20. This defeat, the 4th consecutive game without a win, pushed Man City down to 4th place, signaling concerns for a team that recently completed a historic treble in the previous season. On the other hand, Manchester United lifted spirits with a convincing victory against Chelsea at Old Trafford. The legendary ground had always been a daunting fortress for the Blues, despite skepticism before the match. Mauricio Pochettino's men became the only team among the Big Six to defeat the London Giants this season. In reality, they had an early chance to take the lead in the 8th minute, missed by Bruno Fernandes, before Scott McTominay emerged as the hero, netting both goals for the Red Devils. Chelsea's lone response came through Cole Palmer. This win somewhat alleviated the pressure on Erik ten Hag, who had faced disappointing results earlier, propelling United back into the top 6 with 27 points from 15 matches. As for the Blues, they continue to occupy the 10th spot, a position they have been tied to since the early stages of the season. The following day, Newcastle, who could have reclaimed their position, faced Everton, seemingly a weaker opposition. Presently managed by Sean Dyche, the team would naturally be perceived as significantly inferior. Yet, in a surprising turn of events, Eddie Howe's boys suffered a humiliating 0-3 defeat. Dwight McNeil, Abdoulaye Doucouré, and Beto scored in just over the last 10 minutes of the game, securing 3 crucial points for Everton. It seems that the 10-point deduction and subsequent plunge into the relegation zone have awakened something within the team. 2 consecutive wins in less than a week have temporarily lifted Everton to 17th place. The late clash between Tottenham and West Ham witnessed an intensely dramatic turnaround. Christian Romero opened the scoring for the home team in the 11th minute, igniting hopes of ending their winless streak in the Premier League. However, the script was dramatically altered in the second half. Jarrod Bowen leveled the scoreline, and a goal by James Ward-Prowse sealed 3 points for West Ham at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Just 5 rounds ago, Ange Postecoglou and his team were leading the table, but following this result, they are nervously hovering just above the top 6. Their goal difference separates them from Manchester United, with a looming fixture against none other than Newcastle United in the upcoming round.